I want to talk to you about how to make your brain more resourceful. It's important that our brains are resourceful so that we can take the most impactful action instead of doing busy work or spinning out or procrastinating on what we want to get done. And it's important because it will keep us sane. Because in order to manage your mind, in order to keep it in this state, a state of resourcefulness, that means you're a problem solver. You're going to get the problems solved. The issue becomes that most of us do not consciously manage this part of our brain. So we might be really good at problem solving in some areas of our life, but really bad in other areas. So we're going to talk about how you can be great at problem solving in every single area of your life. If you don't know me, my name is Dina Cataldo. I coach high achieving lawyers make whatever they want happen, whether it's adding a branch to their law firm or it is increasing their productivity or hitting higher targets in their income. So I want you to really know that this is possible for you. This is not just something that's made up. This is science. This is something that I needed to learn in order to build my business. I was a 15-year criminal prosecutor and I built my coaching practice on top of working full time. And I made it happen without killing myself, without overworking myself. And I did it while caring for an aging mom, a dog that has some health issues, and all of that good stuff that comes with life, right? So you can do this too. It's just a matter of having the skills. And that's what I teach my clients, and you can learn them too. So what I really want to offer you is one example of how your brain will get unresourceful. And everything that we do is the result of a thought, okay, how we perceive the world. So if there's a problem in your life, if you're having a thought like, I don't know what to do, I can't do this, I've never done this before, and the feeling that comes from that thought is something like panic or confusion or doubt, it's not a problem because I'm going to give you a tool to help you work through that. So the next time you notice something in your practice, let's say that's not working for you, you're having the thought it's not working. Let's say it's writing a contract, it's communication with a client or a partner, whatever it is, I want you to recognize how you feel when you have these interactions, right? Is it panic? Is it doubt? Is it confusion? Is it frustration or annoyance or something that is getting you in a state of unresourcefulness where your brain just goes blank and you don't do anything. You don't take any action, right? The thought that you might be having is it's not working. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. That's the thought that it's originating from, or it's impossible. I'm struggling. I have no idea what I'm doing. This isn't going to work at all. Like, just notice that this is feeling that you're having is just coming from a thought. And that's where the mind management comes in and why it's so important. Because once we start noticing that we have thoughts, then we can start recognizing that they are optional. Okay. This showed up with a client, and I want to share this with you. She was having thoughts about a contract that were thoughts like, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this. And it was creating this sense of panic, this feeling of panic. And when she felt panicked, she was not doing what she needed to be doing, including just checking for terms that needed to be clarified and seeing if it in fact was a contract that had all the parts that were needed to it. And because she was in a panic, she just sent it off and she just said, you guys deal with it, instead of taking the responsibility of just, recognizing like, oh, there's some things I don't know. Maybe I should check with somebody and maybe I should double check the precedents and all of that good stuff, right? So that's one way of handling things, right? But in other areas of her life, she has things totally handled. She's not worried about it. She's like, I know what I'm doing and I can figure it out. Okay. Those are the thoughts she has about working with clients, talking with them, handling her kids. Like, even if she didn't know what she was doing, she could figure it out. And her brain gets very resourceful because she's calm and she's grounded when she's thinking those thoughts. The feeling of panic and the feeling of grounded, very different. They will create very different brain resourcefulness in you. Okay. And so I just want you to notice this. All right. If you are thinking in some areas of your life, like, I can handle this, I can do this, you can figure it out. Okay. Whereas when you're in a state of, I don't know what I'm doing, I can't figure it out, I'm so dumb, why haven't I figured this out already? And beating the crap out of yourself, right? Then you're not going to be in a state of resourcefulness. So, what do you do? Okay. This is what you do. Okay. The first thing is just to notice when you're feeling panicked, confused, doubt, shame, what guilt, whatever it is, whatever that unresourceful emotion is, just notice that you're having it. Don't fight it. Don't try to push it away, because the problems start when we try to feel better instead of just allowing the emotion. Because if you're trying to feel better, you'll do what my client did initially and just like say, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. And you'll just be like, okay, here, you guys deal with it, so that you feel better and you don't have to think about it anymore. So instead, notice the emotion so you're not reacting to the emotion. Your brain's not controlling you, you're controlling your brain. You're like, oh, I'm feeling that feeling of panic. And so then what? Then you have a conversation with yourself. You say, okay, I know you're feeling panicked right now. I know you think you don't know what you're doing or that you're never going to be able to figure it out, but it's okay. Like literally talk to yourself like you talk to a 5-year-old. Like, what do you need to comfort yourself to calm you down? It's like, hey, like, look, this is 100% doable. I might be a little uncomfortable here because I'm going to need to ask for help. But you know what? That's okay, because I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to get it done. All right. And so once you've done that, you can also ask yourself, if your brain is telling you you don't know what the problem is, you don't know what to do next, you tell yourself it's okay. And then you say, okay, well, what's the problem? Well, the problem is I don't know how to write this particular kind of contract. Like, I've written other contracts, but I don't know how to write this contract. Well, then the problem is like, oh, well, I just need to figure out how to write this contract. Well, what do I know about a contract? Well, I know I need to know who the parties involved are. Okay, got that. I need them each to know and recognize what particular their particular obligations are under this contract. I need to make sure that's really clear. What else do I need to know? And where might I be able to find that information out? Is there some kind of, do you have like a boilerplate in your office? Is there someone you can talk to? Like, what is the next step? So just go through that step by step. And instead of allowing yourself to just react to your feelings, that way you're responding to them, you're having a conversation with yourself, and you're managing your brain instead of letting your brain go on autopilot. So if you want help with this is what I help my clients with all the time. I help them recognize where they can start strengthening their mind management ability so that they can get into states of resourcefulness faster. Okay. So you might have, a whole day before you can get resourcefulness. And what we do is we start closing the gap, right? We start saying, oh, okay, I'm recognizing my thoughts faster and faster and faster. I'm recognizing that I actually know more than I thought I did. And I'm able to get in that state of resourcefulness faster and faster and faster. And so what happens is you calm your nervous system way down. We start really getting into the mechanics of how the brain works. And I nerd out on it, and I love sharing it with my clients because it starts really helping them make sense of why their brain does what it does and how they can start using the other parts of their brain, their prefrontal cortex, to start managing the reactive part of their brain that just wants to go and fly into a panic whenever something that they don't know pops up into their life. So if this is speaking to you, this is just one aspect of coaching, but it's definitely something that's needed. If you have big goals, if you want to achieve anything in your life, you've got to be able to manage your brain. If you want to learn more about how to work with me, you can book a call at dinacataldo.com/strategy session. And during our strategy session, it's a consult. I talk to you about how we work together. I share with you like what's going on in your brain so that you already get some awareness in our very first call together about like what is happening? Like, why are you getting the results that you're getting? Why is it that you're not making the progress that you want to see? Because once you start seeing like this progress, once you start seeing your thoughts about why you're inhibiting your progress, you're going to start being like, oh, I had no idea. I've been focusing my energy in the wrong area, or you haven't been putting enough energy into that area that is the most effective, the most impactful, that's going to get you the biggest results, the most explosive results. So come talk to me. We will outline how we can work together to make what you want in your life happen. Coaching has been life-changing for me. It's life-changing for my clients, and I know it'll be life-changing for you too. So go to dinacataldo.com/strategy session, and we will get to work right away. Talk to you soon.